Hi guys, it's a little bit late at night. I had a couple of beers, but I'm going to be reviewing a couple of samples that were sent to me by Tom Newman from the Celt Brewery. Um, the reason he sent them to me was because I ordered a couple of their beers in the past from the Ogham range, and they were a little bit, no, not really out of date, but because of the styles of beer, they didn't really represent their true sort of like flavour, because there were IPAs and stuff like that, and IPAs are supposed to be drunk fresh, and basically I got them at the very end of their sort of sell by, and he said to me, you know what, I'm going to send you some of my new stuff, which is basically what he sent me. It's almost like homebrew, so I don't even know if this stuff's out in the shops yet, but one of the first ones that I'm going to be reviewing is I love how the labels, he just printed it on a bit of, on a plain label. It says 7 flowers, 8.1% ABV, unfiltered. Now, I've no idea what style of beer this is. See if I can get that on camera. There you go. I don't know if that's written by Tom's hand or whether it's by Gareth, who also works down there, all I know. But I'm going to be trying it, and the missus is here as well. So, pour a little bit in a glass and see what happens. I had a little chat with Tom on Facebook, and I just basically told him, because he did mention that he wanted to send me something, and I said, look, to be honest with you, I'm not one of these guys who's just going to give a high rating if someone sends me something for free. And he said, no, that's exactly why he's sending it. So that was really nice of him. So let's give this a crack. Right. What are you laughing for?
I'm not laughing.
I thought Mrs. was laughing then. Right, so there's the, it's got the Celt Brewery caps, but I've no idea what style of beer this is. It just says flower power, so it could be anything really. It says unfiltered, so I've got to be pretty careful with the sediment.
It's from the 60s.
You reckon it's from the 60s, do you? It's 8.1%, so I'm imagining it's going to be like a double IPA or something, or an imperial wheat beer. Right, so the glot, I don't know if the light's very good in there, but it's a very sort of murky looking golden colour, slightly off white head. Let's give it a nose. Oh shit, that's an IPA. Oh man, that smells so nice. I've had a couple of beers before I've done this, because I want it to be relaxed, and I don't want to be a bit too stuck up while I'm reviewing this, as I always am. Wow, that is just, I'm just getting like big grapefruits and orange and passion fruit on that. That is, oh, that smells so nice. And as you can see, there's some nice carbonation as well. There's a nice head on it as well. I don't know if this is out in bottle yet, like I said, but I'm assuming this has gone straight from the cask. If that sniff. I'm just going to get the missus to give it a sniff. That smells well nice, doesn't it? You want to have a sip, didn't you?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, let's go in for a taste. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, Tom.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, excuse my language. See, now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, man, that's so nice.
It's lovely, isn't it? I like it.
Oh. It's just like massive fruits on the tongue. You're getting like grapefruit, pineapple, lemon. It's a lovely sort of sweet fruits as well. It's not like harsh, but then you get that lovely bitterness as well, which just like coats the tongue. But it's still fruity as well. It's not like harsh and dry, which some IPAs can be like. They'll start off a bit fruity and then they end up being really, really dry. But this one, you're still getting the fruit on your mouth, on the roof of the mouth. You're still getting like a nice sweetness, and it's all from the hops. There's no fruit or anything added like that.
It's a bit like the blue punk.
Bit like what? Sorry.
The blue punk. The IPA when we drink it.
Oh, the punk IPA. Yeah,
It's a little bit like that.
yeah. Tanya reckons this is very similar to the well, it's a bit like the Punk IPA, which is a fair shout actually, because yeah, it is. I mean, probably with a bit more balls, I'd say.
Yeah, more
But oh
flavour.
god, they're so fresh. Do you want a bit more?
Yeah.
That is really, really good. You know what? Oh, to be honest with you, I mean, I like the
That's
Celt.
better than the punk one, actually.
That is, isn't it?
Lovely.
I mean, I love the Celt Brewery's core range as well, which is what I brought. Unfortunately, the Shapeshifter and the Ogham range, I weren't really feeling that much. But this, fucking hell, this is really, really good. Oh, that's a beauty. It's even got almost like a lager sort of malt to it as well, almost like a SARS hop or something. But then it's overridden by this lovely fruitiness and bitterness, and it's 8.1%. It doesn't taste like an 8.1. It tastes like a nice hoppy sort of pale ale, and I could easily drink this.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
all night and drink that.
Yeah, and that's 8.1%. Because usually when the IPAs reach higher levels, they tend to take on a sort of like a thick sort of malty flavour. But this is so crisp and refreshing as well.
That definitely needs
Pardon
to
me.
get sold.
Yeah, definitely. Tom, get this on the shelves, big time. Because I'll be buying it 10 out of 10. Easily 10 out of 10. All the way. That is beautiful. What rating would you give it out of 10?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Get it. Thank you very much. Cheers.